How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Smallville Season 5, Episode 21. And what happens on this week's episode is Lex and Milton Fine, aka Brainiac, has been making the supervirus. And Lex has been making an antidote for it, and that way the human race will have a chance because he's figured out Milton Fine is some sort of alien. And at first he thinks he's a Kryptonian, and Lana knows that Kryptonians are weak to kryptonite because she found this out in the first episode of this season. So Lex brings out the kryptonite, and Milton Fine says close, but not close enough. He said, I'm not Kryptonian, I was made by Kryptonian. This is 100% guarantee that Milton Fine is Brainiac. So Milton Fine injects Lex Luthor with an antidote plus something he added to it, and Lex thinks he's about to die, but he's actually healthier than he's ever been because he gets cut on his finger and it heals itself. And also a doctor told him he's 100% healthy. So we'll have to figure out what happens with that. Only other thing that's happening is Brainiac has been disguising himself as Jonathan Kent. And he's been trying to get Clark to kill Lionel Luthor, because Brainiac knows Lionel Luthor is the only thing that can tell Clark what's going on and to help him defeat Brainiac. So Clark finds out that Milton Fine is impersonating his father, and him and Milton Fine has this fight, and then Lionel Luthor gets possessed by Jor-El's spirit, I guess, again, and then he touches Milton Fine, and Milton Fine disintegrates. Well, after this, Lionel shows Clark the stuff he's been writing every time he gets possessed by this Kryptonian entity or Jor-El or whatever it is. And he's been an oracle for Clark, and Chloe scans all these writings, and one word shows up like 32 times, and it's Zod. And Chloe shows this to Clark, and Clark says Zod's coming. So we have to see what happens with that. The only other thing that's happening is Lana sees Clark going through her stuff to try to find out where the lab is, and then she tells Clark, and then she tells Lex that Clark was looking through her stuff, and him and Lex start butting heads in this episode, and that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Zod's coming, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. This has been Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.